Want to be president, who are you going to govern? The people, for what? Peter Obi has never gone. I will call Peter Obi the spoiled child of Nigerian politics. Wherever he goes, he gets given stuff. He did not go through primaries, ABGA. He got given ABGA and he became the governor of Anambra State. And then came to 2020, was it two? Labour Party, he didn't go through primaries. They gave it to him. Well, he thought it's going to be the same here. No. Politics is a game of men and women, real men and women. Come fight it out. You don't want to fight it out, or you run away, you pitch your tent somewhere else. He's never been known to build a party. He's always been given. So I honestly am not bothered. And if you ask me, there's good riddance. It's good they leave. Just flush in the real thing. Let's let the real coalition aggregate and fight this evil called the Tinubu administration. But I'm not bothered at all.
Some who are pragmatic and practical about what this could mean say there is only one inevitability, and that is history repeating itself. That the outcomes of 2023 couldn't be more obvious if we're going into 2027 with a three-horse race. That Peter Obi on the candidacy of the ADC, NDC, whoever emerges, it is more likely Atiku Abubakar on the ADC, and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the incumbent. There can only be one winner, and it's definitely not going to be Atiku or Peter Obi. Do you agree with that analysis?
Unbelievable. Where are you guys getting all these things from? What are you guys smoking? I know you don't smoke, but...
I mean, if it's Tinubu versus Atiku versus Peter Obi...
Abdullah, just hang on. The Nigeria of 2027 is different from the Nigeria of 2022. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu came to this government, the villa, on where did he get his votes? Where did he get his vote? Come on, help me out. 62% of his votes were from Muslim North. And of that 62, total number of his votes, aggregated number of his votes, 50% are from the Northwest. He came from the goodwill of whatever scam they sold, this Muslim scam, and he got those votes. You think he's going to get those 62% of those votes
You don't think he has consolidated his support base?
Where?
I mean, look at the inroads he has made in the Southwest, in the Southeast, in the South.
All right, okay.
And the defections in the North.
Okay, let's do the calculation. If there's going to be an honest election today in the Southwest, his home base, he's not going to win Lagos. He's not going to win Osun.
Why is that?
Because the facts are there. If there's going to be an honest election, a free and fair election, he can only win 4 states in the Southwest. He's not going to win Osun. He's not going to win Lagos. I can see him winning Katsina. I can see him winning Kano, winning Kaduna. Fair election. So you had 62% of your votes from a certain group. Your constituency, that's your base. It wasn't the Southwest that brought you into government. It was the Muslim North that brought you into government. And it is them you're fighting now.
Some say
so where margins. Are you going to get? No, what I'm saying, he's going to lose those votes. Where is he going to make that up? In the Southeast? In the South? Or where?
You don't think he has the South and the Southeast locked?
Locked where? They probably locked him out. Right. He's locked out instead. If Peter Obi comes to you, think the Southeast will vote him in. Where has he locked him? Who is locking that for him? Uzodinma or who? Who is locking the South for him? Come on, guys, get out some more. Meet with
you don't think people. He wins Rivers?
Unbelievable. With the gangster we have there doing all that stuff for him. We are talking free and fair election. We are not talking of hooliganism and gangsterism. A free and fair election, and that's what we are going to be fighting for. We are not asking that it must be this. We are asking that the rights of the people, the votes of the people must count. A free and fair election. I don't see President Bola Ahmed Tinubu being re-elected again. He's being...
If you are new here, please hit that subscribe button. A professor walked into Trust TV studio and walked out having touched the entire Nigerian political class. No filter, no diplomatic softening, just raw, uncomfortable truth aimed at two men who think they own 2027. Today, we break it all down. Prof. Usman Yusuf, former Executive Secretary of the National Health Insurance Scheme, sat down on Trust TV Daily Politics this week and delivered one of the most scorching political interviews of this pre-election season. He came for peterobi, he came for Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and he did not miss. Let's start from peterobi. Yusuf dismissed the Obi-Kwankwaso coalition outrightly, arguing that the two men fled the ADC not out of principle, but because they could not compete. His verdict was blunt. Atiku was the stronger force, and that is exactly why they ran. These are not the words of a casual observer. This is a northern political insider pulling back the curtain on the opposition's real calculations. But the professor went deeper. He invoked history, the kind of history that does not age well for peterobi in the north. Yusuf alleged that as governor of Anambra State, Obi drove northerners out of the state and mandated those who remained to carry identity cards bearing their names, origins, and occupations. His warnings was biblical in tone. The evil that men do lives after them. He said northern Muslims will interrogate that record in 2027. Think about what that means for every campaign rally Obi holds in the north, every speech about unity and inclusion. The north, Yusuf is saying, has not forgotten, and they are coming with questions. Then there is this gifted tickets problem, and this course to the core of Obi's entire political identity. This is a man who built his 2023 campaign on being different, on being earned, and on standing apart from transactional politics. Yet, even his own former running mate, Dati Baba Ahmed, publicly described Obi as a political traveler who was simply a gifted presidential ticket. Prof. Yusuf's interview lands in the same direction, in the same tradition. He questioned what Obi and Kwankwaso even contributed to the ADC while they were members, arguing that mature politicians go through the process. They do not run away when the cost test gets hard. And now the walls are closing in from every direction. The Labour Party chair has confirmed that Obi cannot return to contest on that platform. The electoral register closings long before he could qualify under the 2026 Electoral Act. A man who has never truly won a primary is now trapped between two parties. One has shut its doors, the other never had him a ticket. Now, Tinubu, and this is where Prof says something that should make every strategist inside our Sorok lose sleep. Yusuf stated plainly that it was not the Southwest that delivered Tinubu's presidency, it was Northern Muslims. And those same Northern Muslims, he said, are now the very people Tinubu is fighting. The president's most consequential support base, the bloc that provided the margin in 2023, is now being described by one of their own as a community under assault by the man they crowned. Yusuf went further, warning Tinubu that "on your mandate we shall stand" slogan will be the instrument of his removal in 2027. Governance has stopped, he said. The administration is merely dancing. And his direct challenge on what basis does Tinubu return to northern clerics, northern voters, and ask for their support again? That question has no clear answer. You cannot arrive in Kano, in Kaduna, in Sokoto with fuel at record high, the naira battered, and the 140 million Nigerians in poverty, and expect the same crowd that carried you to carry you again. Prof. Yusuf is not just raising a political argument, he is raising a moral one. And in northern Muslim political culture, moral arguments carry extraordinary weight. What this interview really exposes is that the fractures of 2027 are not only between the government and the opposition, they run through the opposition itself and through the president's own base. peterobi is building a coalition while carrying unresolved baggage in the north. Unresolved baggage the north has catalogued carefully. Tinubu is seeking re-election while the bloc that made him president is being told publicly that he has failed them. Prof. Usman may have his own calculations, but the words spoken on Trust TV this week do not disappear. they circulate, they get amplified in places where the real political verdicts are made. And as 2027 closes in, they will be weaponized. The professor has spoken. The question is, who is powerful enough to answer? If this video opened your eyes, like, share, subscribe. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Is Prof. Yusuf right about Obi? Right about Tinubu? Or is he playing his own game? Let's talk. Until I see you on the next video, please remain blessed.